many streams in a row is that gonna happen? What up, guys? How you doing? Jolly, good luck on pushing up to top 50, bro. I said hello to everybody. We're messing around with a really weird team today. I honestly don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. I think this is going to be a fail, not a rush. But this is what we're using. Tableau, Triton, Ongyuki, and Galleon. I did also build a light Chun-Li, but it seems like the Galleon makes more sense in this team. So, this is what we're using. I do have really nothing else built. So, if this sucks, then we're kind of stuck with it. Let's do this. Struggling in RTA. Yeah, honestly, bro, I'm struggling in RTA right now also, man. I just dropped like 140 points. Not even kidding, man. I dropped from C3 and I'm halfway... I dropped from G3 and I'm halfway down to C3. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I had I had some really bad RNG the other day, and then I followed that up by a massive tilt, which is what always happens, right? And then I just kept trying to push harder, and I know I haven't been playing well. That's really what it comes down to, is I haven't been playing well. Tanyan, how you doing? So I do cleanup service. It's my rate is $50 an hour. You can get full information on the website, kind of over there. I can't get my finger. Zennialgaming.com. Generally speaking, because it's not cheap, I generally don't recommend something like a rune cleanup service. I do other things like more along the lines of mentoring and roadmaps, stuff like that. Usually what I would recommend. I think I am booked out close to November right now also. I may have like 1 or 2 2-hour sessions left before the end of October, but that's about it. Bro, congrats on the Odin, man. That's awesome. Bro, congrats on the Fermion. That's awesome also. I personally think Fermion's one of the more underrated LD5s. I also saw, like, I think there was a Jubagel video where he said there's a rumor Fermion's going to get buffed on the next patch, but I think Fermion's one of the more underrated LD5s, but I do think that's more for, Siege. For RTA, I don't know that he's super OP, but for Siege, I think he's actually really good. What up, Nolan? How you doing, bro? So, Joshua, that sucks. So you said, it looks like you're saying you're struggling in RTA because you have no fire units. Presumably that means you don't have Masha, because she's like one of the most important. I will say on Taurus, you know, he's a Nat 4. He's super RNG based. He's super annoying, but he is a really good fire unit that you can build around a little bit in RTA, especially if you have like Leo or something like that. Leo on Taurus can be really effective. You can also use units like this Dominic right here. That don't really care so much about their element. So there are ways around it, even if you're weak in one element. Now, I'm not saying you're going to go as far, because obviously box does matter, but you can at least participate and maybe push a little bit further if you get creative. Alright, Ronan's dropping some codes. Let's see if I can actually use any of these, and we'll do like a 2-second summon session, because that's what it'll amount to, is 2 seconds to pull a bunch of Nat 3s, but it's still very early, and I'm very high up, so let's see. Yeah, that's what I figured. We'll try the last one. Hey, last one worked. Okay. Alright, so it's just the last one that works then. And that was just summoning subs. Okay. Alright, summoning session. One scroll and done. There we go. Plum Dog, I pulled the Oni about a week ago. So originally I was going to do this right. Whoa. That makes sense. Wow. Okay then. Was that like a nemesis? Damn. Okay, that was just wrecked. I got to try and remember this then. Mollusk, no pants. So let's see. That's going to be a fast Draconi. I don't think I actually have anything else that can outspeed, right? Nah, it's not really a buff Zerath. It's just this team is super squish. Like, this team is legit super squish. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Okay, so we'll just remember to skip Mollusk no pants. Because I don't have a lot ruined, honestly. Like, I just kind of threw this team together by pulling runes off a lot of other stuff. I have a couple of other teams that are ruined, but they're not teams that I really trust. So it's legit kind of... Oh man, that's 2 in a row we missed the pushback. That's not a good sign. Good job with the stuns there, Tableau. That Nephthys... Is there any way we can actually survive this? Probably not. Let's see. Well, Nephthys is gone. Oh, look at that counter! Can we survive? Oh, we survive. Okay. Yeah, Jolly, it's gonna be, I mean, this is Interserver Rush, so it's gonna be crazy. Like, I'm sitting up high now because I rushed up early. That's actually a bad thing. I will honestly probably get rocked in the last 10 minutes because I'm gonna be on everybody's list. In a lot of ways, you're better off just sitting at, like, C3 until about 9:40. But, it is what it is. I decided to stream tonight, so... I figure it doesn't really matter. If we get wrecked, we get wrecked. I mean, I'm not going to fall out, you know, I'm not going to, like, miss Interserver Rush or anything. Be nice if I could pull a G3. It would... Oh, is that dead Oni? No dead Oni. Okay, we have a chance here, right? Small chance, but we have a chance. This team's not looking so hot at the moment, is it? Oh, that was helpful. Yeah, Rush Hour is way more competitive during Interserver. Shan, I can honestly say I've never done that, and never been tempted to do that, and never will be tempted to do that. But I suppose there's certainly enough money in the world where I would do it for a price. I don't know what that price is, but I'm sure there's a price where I would do it. It'd be more than a daily pack. What up, Noir? How you doing, man? Unreal Zed, what's going on, man? I mean, I can try not to, but I can't really make any promises. I am terrible about remembering names. I'll wind up hitting the same defenses that I can't beat like 3 times. Like, I'm just really bad about it. So, especially in that last few minutes. Let's see. Lucky Nagan. Oh no. Yeah, the silence worked right there. But if we don't get the kill now, we lose, right? Stuns? Something? Yeah, if he procs, we lose. Okay. Oh! I was almost in good shape with that sleep. And now we lose. Oh no! No, Ungi in front. Okay. Barely. Man, this team is not looking strong. This team is really not looking... Well, I mean, that was Heaven's Royalty. I didn't realize that was Heaven's Royalty. But still, I am not feeling super confident right now, I got to admit. This is what we built, and this is what we're going with, but I'm not feeling super confident. I guess I could try this with the Light Chun-Li. Let's see what happens if we try this with the Light Chun-Li. I think the Ongi is actually better, though. I built them both, and then I just kept defaulting to him. It just feels like he's better. Like, when stuff goes wrong, because I didn't put Violent, I have no Violent on this team. Even the Galleon is not Violent. I originally built the Galleon Violent, but then I decided to make him Swift and tune him in between the Triton and the Tableau so that I would have some dirt protection in case he misses a defense break. So when I tested this with the Light Chun-Li, her damage just was not there. Ongi's damage is about the same, if not a little bit better than hers, and he gives me more, like, dirt protection, but let's see, we're not going to use it against that. This one's free. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need runes. Runes are overrated. Wait, how does the Craig get in front of me? How did the Craig get in front of me there? Craig doesn't gain attack bar on his passive. I'm actually confused. I'm gonna lose again just because I want to understand that. Did I just not take enough damage on the Megan to proc the Nemesis? He gives a team attack bar on his skill 3, there's no passive there, though. Yeah, but he shouldn't move first, because the... Oh. Swift Leo. I understand now. Swift Leo, guys. Swift Leo. Oh! Too smart. Too smart. I got trolled. He got me. I don't think the Megan set was broken, but too smart, man. I figured it out. Swift Leo. Okay. It works by trapping me the way I just got trapped. I'll explain it in just 1 second. I want to take a look at the Megan real quick. I'm gonna just do it in here. Okay, so here's how the Swift Leo works. The most common counter to Leo in Arena is Megan. You take your Megan and you put her on Nemesis Will +1. When the Leo hits your Megan, he procs the Megan's Nemesis. That means because everybody's limited to the Leo's speed, Megan's Nemesis will put her in front of everybody else. She then does an attack bar boost and you go with your AoE cleave units. So remember, Leo only limits monsters to his own speed. So if you run a Swift Leo like he just did, or a fast Leo, I don't know if it's violent, whatever it is, it's a fast Leo. The fastest unit I have on this team is probably Mirane's missing runes, right? It's like 223. So the Leo's definitely faster than 223. That was really funny, man. So Dodd, I gotta try and remember Dodd's got a troll defense. Or it's not Dodd, no, it's Panda Zien. Panda Zien has a troll defense. I gotta try and remember that one. Okay. Alright. Dude, that was actually pretty good. That was one of those losses where you just tip your hat to somebody, man. Like, great defense. Seriously. Great defense. Would I use a cherry vape? Yeah. I've vaped cherry flavor before. I actually like sweet flavors, dessert flavors. Custard is my preferred, but cherry vape is good. Bro, can we get a heal block one time? I'm gonna lose this to the tower, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna lose this to the tower because I can't land a heal block. Heal block! Thank you. Of course he stuns me. Doesn't matter. With Ongi it doesn't actually matter, but still. How far is the tower? Man, that tower's close. Okay, we made it. I am not free to play, I'll tell you that. I'm still cracking up over the Swift Leo, man. That's just awesome. That's just awesome. Grande cojones. To put that out on siege defense. Wait, where'd my Ongi go? How did he kill my Ongi? I wasn't even watching. Is that like a crit damage freaking Halfus or something? Aw, man, tower is right there. I lost this, huh? Yep. Try that. Top 10,000, Pussyfoot. Top 10,000. Yeah, Shan, unfortunately, I need to get a new, I guess I need to get a new mouse. They wear out quickly. This one's not that old. I think the Swift Galleon is better here, right? Well, maybe not. Bistiana is so slow right now. She's like plus 201 or something because all the Swift runes went to Triton. and to Galleon, and like she's on my 7th Swift set now or something really stupid. So I don't trust her. Let's say it like that. It's because of the low base speed. Tiana becomes really tough to use once you get into the top 100. With the 96 base, I can only do like 96 plus 224, so it's like a 320 Tiana. It's just too slow. Yeah, Kyle, that's basically what I did. I left her built so that I would have the option for non-speed leads and stuff like that. Same thing, you're not going to really be able to play much turn 2 cleave in top 100. I mean, there's a few defenses there that will allow you to do it, but you're going to spend so much time looking for defenses that you're not going to be able to climb, because most of them will have some sort of strat. It's certainly viable, but not if you're trying to rush into G3. Now, it's viable to have a second turn cleave, and that's what I did. Like, I left her ruined, so she's still there. She's just not going to be usable for turn 1. Now, the one thing I will say, the better team here, the better team for this is actually Chiwu Escher. No, 100 res is not reliable. Everything has 85 accuracy. So the better team for this is Chiwu Escher, but I plan to put Triton on defense for the last 10-15 minutes, so Triton got my fastest Swift set for that reason. That makes this team weaker, but it makes my defense better. Yeah, Kyle, that's what I was just saying. So the better team would be Chiwu Escher, but then I don't have those Swift runes for defense. So I was like, this way I could actually use them in both places, basically. Well, let's just do this, because he can't stun me. Oh, I timed that bad. I timed that out wrong. Okay, I messed that up. Heal block, please. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to catch him on 0 attack bar. I was trying to set it up so the Ongi would push him under 50 and be the last one before his attack bar. That's why I used the Triton, but I timed that out wrong. I know I did. Especially because I think Ongi was ahead. You know what? Let's just see if we can outspeed the Swift. Oh, crap. Who's Leo going to hit? Leo hits Galleon. Leo hits Galleon, right? Okay, so we outspeed him. Okay, that's fine, because we have our tableau here, so that works, right? There we go. Leo hits Galleon again. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the damage boost there, Ludia. I got lucky. I shouldn't hit this defense anymore. Well, I should put Galleon on Wilbrins, and that'll be fine. I've got 9 towers. Does adding the final 10th? I'm not sure I exactly follow your question, John, but the gist of it is, should you keep leveling your towers? The answer is yes. You should max all your towers. I mean, every little bit makes a difference. Every time you see a monster survive with 1 HP, that's a tower. That's like a tower that saved that person. So, yeah. Should always, until your towers are maxed, that should be one of your primary focuses in the game, honestly. Oh, okay. Yes, you should max them. No, you shouldn't make them a priority because you don't really care that much about your arena defense, I assume. I mean, it's nice for rush, but it makes a difference. You watched me die to the towers a couple of times, right? So it does make a difference, but no, it's not like your top priority. All your other towers should be maxed first, but once they are maxed, yes, you should max those. So when you say 9 towers, I think you mean like level 9. I'm not completely sure. That was confusing me, but I think you're saying level 9. So regardless though, yes, you should max everything before you start buying scrolls. The scrolls are expensive and you get so little from them that there's no reason not to max them, honestly. Because once your towers are maxed, there's nothing else to buy. It's just your weekly devil. So 100% you should max all your towers. Jolly Green Man, more power to you, man. Go for it. Good luck. I don't mean that in a negative way either. I mean, it's a competition, bro. Like, yeah, I don't care at all. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't care at all. Farm my defense if you want, man. It's all good. Got it, John. Okay, my answer's not changing though, bro. If there's something you can buy, I do understand what you're saying now, but it doesn't change my answer. If there's something you can buy that you haven't bought yet, then you should buy it. That's what the answer is. Like, any way you split it, that's going to continue to be the answer. I'm on Global 10, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think those are like 200k mana a piece. You should still buy them. Like, honestly, if there's anything that can make you 1/1,000,000th of 1% better in this game, you should definitely be going after it. Because it's all the incremental stuff that adds up. Yeah, well, you're lucky you're watching stream then, Jolly, because I will be putting Triton on will runes. Well, I guess with Lucifer it doesn't matter. Lucifer doesn't matter, but yeah, I plan on switching the Triton out to will runes in about 15 minutes also. Since I am like up so high, everybody's seeing my defense right now, so we've got to change it up. I think this was better with the Swift Galleon. What up, Varmo? How you doing, man? Daniel, I would say the Chiwu doesn't seem to do much there. If you're only playing one stripper and you're not playing any CC, I'm not really sure I see the value of the Chiwu there. I would, I'd rather see a different unit. Oh, wait, we can actually do it like this. No, we can't. We can't. Okay. Also, I mean, I'm sure you know this, but you can't just play one set team in RTA or you will always peak. As a core, Oliver, Dominic, Masha are a phenomenal core, but you've got to be able to pivot because people are going to try and counter that, and they're going to counter it in different ways. So if you just play the same thing every time, you're going to get yourself into trouble. Rip the counter. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you necessarily need to commit to a speed lead. That's part of it. Like, yeah, I don't know that a speed lead is something that's going to be mandatory for you there. I can't bomb this, can I? This is going to be a slow pain in the butt. We'll skip that. This one should be fine. Let's try the Light Chun-Li again. Looks like my defense is starting to get hit. Which is fine. I mean, it's obviously going to get hit. A lot. That was always a given. That was always a given. Wow! She did not kill him, huh? Wow, how did he survive that? Super fast Kinky, I guess, because the Leia is not that fast. That's part of the problem, is she's not that fast. Oh, well, she can't crit. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of Ongi. No, that's the problem. That's the problem is I'm running Leia into Kinkies. That's why I have the Ongi rune. How's Bale as an AoE damage dealer? I personally feel like Poseidon is better, but Bale is close. I mean, he's definitely a good offensive unit. If you don't have Poseidon, I think Bale does great. It's a different kind of comp than what I'm using here, so it's a completely different setup. That's where you would do something like Tiana Galleon type thing. Yeah, I might be in trouble with this one. I forgot to... I wasn't paying attention. I didn't switch to Ongi, right? I think I lose this. Yeah, there's no way I can kill this, there's no way I can kill this Kinky. Yeah, I mean, well, let's just see what happens. I guess... Okay, never mind. Alright, let's do the proper... Yeah, Daniel, I would say as long as you've got will runes and you've got good runes on your monsters, you don't always need turn 1. And honestly, even if you do, like, if your opponent has will runes, Masha and Dominic are dead picks. So there are times where I will actually choose not to take a speed lead even when it's available. Like, if my opponent has no immunity and I have no strip, I certainly don't want to go first because then my monsters are just dead picks, right? So, yeah, I think you're trying to force the speed lead there. Chiwu is not, I mean, Chiwu is not bad. There are times where the Chiwu will make sense if the other +1 is another strip, but as a general, like, set comp, I don't think the Chiwu adds the value that you're looking for. Why the freaking Abellio, man? Why the Abellio? Abellio was not supposed to be the res there. No Mephisto built. This is legit the only team I have built. We're just we're testing it out, just to see. It was just a thing to see. I wanted to see how I could do. I just pulled Ongi, and so I started off. I was building a light Chun-Li team, and then I was like, I'd rather put my you know what? I faced this one earlier. This one needs the light Chun-Li. That Windy is super freaking tanky. It took me like 3 minutes to kill this thing. It wasn't this exact defense, it was someone else's, but that's fine. Oh, again with the Kinky, man. I'm not paying attention. I am not paying attention. I don't think I can kill him, can I? Yeah. No, I can't kill this Windy for sure. Okay. Alright. No more light Chun-Li. That's why we switched to Ongi in the first place. That is why we switched to Ongi in the first place. Those are also the mistakes that you generally don't make off stream, which is why I don't... Oh, that's a problem for me. That is a problem for me. Can we do this? No, of course we'll get resisted. I think we have to hold, don't we? Alright. Yeah, there's no way, right? Well, now there's definitely no way. Okay, we'll leave that one alone going forward. Actually, no, now I'm kind of irritated. We're going to hit that one more time. Who cares? Can you use Woundsa to strip in arena offense and run attack lead? The problem with using Woundsa in arena offense is that you're going to... no Lucian's built, Varmo. Nothing, literally nothing built except this team. This is it. This is what we got built, bro. Win or lose. But yeah, so the problem with using Woundsa in arena offense is when your opponents don't have will runes, the Woundsa doesn't give you any kind of boost. I think Ongi can do this. I faced the defense similar to this earlier. Oh, dude. Actually, this one feels much better runed than the other one did, though, to be honest. The other one was not this well runed. Defense break? No, what am I talking about on a windy? Yeah, defense break the windy, bro. Defense break the windy. Manipulate the game's AI. Alright, yeah, I guess this actually is a lose, because I don't think I can break the shield without the attack buff. Huh, okay. That's a good defense. Right now, also, Varmo, keep in mind, it's still a little bit early. There's probably about 5-10 more minutes before I have to start taking things seriously. Windy actually is greater than LD5s, bro. Oh, no kill there either, huh? That was just bad luck that the TN line got the strips. Yeah, no, honestly, Windy is a giant pain on defense. If you can get anything anti-Lucian with him, he is a giant pain. There we go. Oh, that is not the right team. I was like, man, his Triton outsped my Triton, but that's not a Triton that I took. Alright. I guess I gotta start paying a little bit more attention now, huh? Oh, Larry, man, trust me. The last week of the season, we are all there with you. It's the most rage-inducing thing. Yeah, I should be able to not touch the Volantis, right? Oh, what am I talking about? How do I not touch the Volantis with Triton? I'm thinking I have Tiana. Well, I guess I'm fast enough. I'm far enough ahead of the Triton. I'm far enough ahead of the Volantis. Okay, let's not make the same mistake twice anyway. Let's do this. And... you know what, can I kill? No, I can't kill. Okay. go, Husan. Good luck, man. I hope you get it. Okay, that was bad luck. I think that was bad luck. I did say at the start, guys, I don't expect this team to go far, but I did kind of think it would go farther than this. I've beaten like that same defense like 50 times on stream already, so that was just really unfortunate. Yeah, we know we're far enough ahead of Volantis. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think what happened was Samoth stunned everybody except Ongiyuki, and then the Ongi died from the procs, right? Maybe it wasn't bad luck, dude. Alright, third time's the charm. Alright, third time's the charm. Yeah, Mephisto would not be usable here anyway. There's no way he would do enough damage. That's what I tried to do the first time. There we go. Oh, except we didn't get the defense break on the Volantis this time. Yeah, Varma, the thing is, I rush Arena only for Interserver, and I'm definitely not gonna like... I mean, Mephisto's got runes, he's just not runed for Arena Rush. And I'm not gonna build like 10 different Arena offenses until the week... If there's ever a week where I go for Legend, then I would rune everything. But if I'm just doing like a normal Rush, it takes a lot of time to rune all that crap, man. It's just not worth it to try and rune your entire box, because then you have to restore all the runes afterwards. And it's not like, you know, it's not like I can leave all these runes on these monsters because Siege is going to take up all my stronger runes. But either way, I don't see Mephisto being able to do anywhere near enough damage for that particular offense. Not with the Kinky on the field. Huh. And besides all of that, if you are going to try and counter the Samoth, Pungbek is much better there anyway. Like, I could have just done this offense as a Pungbek offense. It'd probably be pretty similar. I mean, I thought about Pungbek, I just went this route instead. Well, congrats on starting to beat some levels on TOA Hell, Daniel. I mean, progress is progress. Summoner's War is a long game, bro. Summoner's War is a long game. You're not supposed to beat it, like, in 2 days. The AD right now is... I don't remember. But actually, that's a good question. I'm gonna. I was gonna change the AD around 9:45, so we're pretty close. Like, once we start making the more serious push, I was gonna change up the AD. The first 45 minutes, like. I don't see anything on Discord, bro, but either way, whatever that Storage Mephisto is, he's going to have to be 270 speed and hit for 50,000 damage. If you can build a Mephisto at 270 that hits for 50k, then I just quit the game right now. It's over. There's like no way I could ever get into that league. And if he's not 270 speed hitting for 50k, then he doesn't work in this offense, which means it's an entirely different offense that has to be built. which was kind of my point. Like, I don't have anything ruined other than this offense. That's it. Defense, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so defense right now is Vanessa, Dominic, Molly, Laura. We're going to switch this out to Triton, Carnell, Lima. I think that's about time. Hopefully we didn't switch too early. I mean, the real thing is, Varmo, those teams that I was hitting, I just shouldn't be hitting them with this offense. Like, I shouldn't hit something that I know can't win with that offense, right? But that's just, like I said, the first, you know, until about 9:45, none of this really counts or matters. It's just waiting for the last 15 minutes of rush. So it was just me being kind of stubborn, basically. Daniel, I would strongly recommend you look up on YouTube. You'll find some really nice videos that show you how to pass those levels. There's some teams that can actually auto, depending on if you have the key Nat 5s. Not everybody does, especially if you're newer, because a lot of them use, she was HOH, it's the Light Harp Magician. But if you weren't here when she was HOH, then you might not have her because she's an LD4. Bulwark is amazing in TOA Hell, but if you don't have him, there's also free-to-play teams. You can use the Dark Onimuji, the Dark Homunculus. You can use, I mean, there's quite a few different things that you can use, honestly. It requires a String Master. It doesn't require a good String Master. Mine is on, like, String Master, not Harp Magician. Kinky, when he first came out, most people played him on Despair. At this point, I'd say about 80% of us have switched over to Violent. Especially the more times they nerf him, the less Despair really matters. But on defense, you do see him on Despair sometimes. And in certain people will use him on, like on occasion, you also see him being used on, what am I trying to say? On occasion, you see him being used on, in RTA on Despair as well. But it's pretty rare these days. Okay, so now we'll actually start trying a little bit more. Like, for example, this one, I think with just Zyros. Let's see if I can focus and not get too distracted today. Okay, what? What? What was that? Dude, what was that freaking Carnell, man? Alright, pulled Bulwark 3 hours ago. Husan, Bulwark's one of the best monsters in the game, so huge congratulations. He's amazing for RTA. He's also really good for Siege offense. So yeah, he's one of the best Siege offense monsters, one of the best RTA monsters in the game, so that's a huge congrats, man. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for me. I mean, we'll get the dismount, right? We get the dismount no matter what. I need to try and, like, clear up some of his crap right there. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, and she cut because of the speed buff. Do I lose the Ongi? If I lose the Ongi, we lose, because nothing else is ruined. Ah! Stop! Stop! No, don't! Can Tableau go nuts? No, he cannot. Okay. You know what? Let's save the buff. Nothing here really needs it. The Narsha, it was more important to get rid of the Narsha. Should I just quit out? This is going to take me so long. She's actually going to get back to her revive before that immunity's off also. Yeah, I'll spend less time winning 2 than I will trying to win this one. Let's just quit out. Okay. That one was just RNG. That was just me missing 2 strips. Okay. Freaking Geldner, man. He was a meme for so long. I always thought he was underrated, but he is so strong now. Trendy, I would say Bulwark's definitely a great arena offense for Intersurfer, but the best one in my eyes, I mean, you would have to put Nana up there, you would have to put Dominic up there, you would have to put Fang up there, you would have to put Riley up there. Bulwark definitely would go in that group, but to call him the best, bro, wow. Miss everything, huh? That's okay, right? I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. That Rika could solo me, though. Well, the Rika should hopefully at least stun Ongi. Wow, we didn't kill the Josephine? Okay. No, wait. Ongi dies to the dots. Yep, Ongi dies to the dots. We lose. Do we lose? Yeah, we lose, right? Stun. Doesn't matter. Wow, drop to C3, huh? So the new defense is getting farmed. I think the old defense might have been better. That's not good. What up, Lev? How you doing, man? How do I not kill this Leona, bro? Let's just do this. Is that like a 50k HP Leona or something? Nice trap defense. No, it's got to be more. It's got to be like 60k HP Leona, right? Alicia or Veil, they're used in different counters, Tan, but they're used in different places. Generally speaking, Veil's probably better for all purpose. But as you'll see, like right here, Alicia does have her uses. I also should be hitting the bottom of the list, not the top, huh? Yeah, I need to start hitting the bottom of the list if I want more points. Kill the Darien, right? Yeah, barely kill the Darien, but we kill the Darien. Okay. Same. Zyros again. How fast is that Triana? It doesn't matter. How fast is the Perna? I guess the Perna could matter because my Tiana is so slow right now. Like, in theory, that Perna actually could... Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is not good. Yeah. What, did I miss the resets too? I missed everything? Wow. Yeah, so to be honest, the AD that I've got was Seishizo's Legend Rush AD last week. I just copied that, so... Vanessa Carnell Lima something. The most broken unit? Oh man, that one's gonna take a little bit of thought. Now that we're in the more serious part of Rush, ask me that again in 5 minutes. I mean, the most broken unit's actually Veronica. I would say it's Veronica. The worst unit in the game is Oliver because he forces everything around him. Like, everything in the... let me see. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Too many Halfuses. Can I Zyros this? This is risky. Yeah, Light Battle Angel's the most broken unit in the game. Oliver is the biggest problem in the game, at least for RTA purposes, because he defines the entire meta. Every unit that is played because of Oliver. And that's a major issue to me. Gianna's still the strongest unit in the game. Wow, yeah, I knew I probably shouldn't hit this. Dude, that pony's too strong. Can we kill? If we can't kill, we lose. Okay, yeah. I knew I should have left that one alone. No, I don't have Grogan. Grogan's OP for a... Wow. Drop from G2 to C3 on that one. What's there? 4 minutes left? Whoa, he didn't die? That's not good. Well, guys, you saw the thumbnail. I think we're looking at Arena Fail, not Arena Rush. Let's try it. We gotta hit something. Nobody noticed the nerf on Oliver anyway. It really wasn't a nerf. The Masha buff was much more of a nerf to Oliver than anything else, but for that reason, Masha is in every RTA match. Masha's in more RTA matches than Oliver, and it's not because Masha's OP, it's because she deters Oliver. Yeah, I can probably match the runes, but I can't match the monster. Don't have them. Grogan's amazing for AO. He also has Gianna. He doesn't use her much, but Gianna's really, really strong for AO. Wait, I can just bomb this, right? Yeah. Yeah, the Gianna nerf didn't really change much. Lima got nerfed. The Lima nerf is very noticeable. Juno buff is very noticeable. Please land. Thank you. Okay, we better do this one. Two minutes left. Do another bomb team. I think if we miss the bombs, we just sit. If we hit the bombs, we might finish G3. Come on, take your turn already. Okay. That's going to be it. I'm not going to get another one out, but let's see. Ranked 34. Oh, okay. There's no point. What is it, like 15 seconds left? Can't even see the clock. I don't have a seconds thing left, but there couldn't have been enough time for me to recharge and get another one. So I guess we're team 2. Oh, that's a rip, bro. That's a rip. If I had the wing, I could have tried. And I'm looking at the amount of time. Maybe I could have tried anyway, because this... Yeah, no, it just finished. Oh, that's a rip. So we're going to be Team 2. I guess we can call that Arena Rush. We can call that Arena Rush, not fail, right? I mean, Team 2's not the dream. Team 2's not the dream, but... Yeah, 10 to 15 seconds wasn't going to be enough to find another one. Because everything at that point had Halphus. Everything on my list had Halphus. So there was, like, no chance of me finding another one. And then getting the only thing that I could that arena offense is a little bit slower because of the tableau. So the only thing that I could really kill was stuff that had no revivers and no Halphus that I could kill in like one rotation. I wasn't gonna find that. Still, not terrible. I mean, not terrible considering the joke of a team that I was using. Like, I mean, Tableau Triton, guys. We did Team 2 with Tableau Triton. Honestly, that's not bad. Like, it's not like I was running some APAO right there. Granted, I did switch over to the Zyros a few times when it started to matter, but I did most of the rush with Tableau Triton, so it's not bad. It's not bad. Not great, but not bad. I can show you guys so this was the Triton 341 crit damage Triton. Just for the speed. This was the Ongi, so he was actually speed tuned. I think you saw me get cut with him a couple of times. He was speed tuned where he needed the speed buff to get some extra attack. This is the Light Chun-Li that we only used a few times and lost with her basically every time. This was not a very good build. This is the Lima that I put on defense. So she's actually on a Nemesis build. I put her on Despair Nemesis. She's on 239 tick with the speed lead. She was a little short. Yeah, no, I was slacking during the rush, but I also fill up to 1k. I filled up to 1k energy about an hour ago, Varmo. I just fill up all the time because I hate the bot check, so I fill it up all the way. Let's see. Here's the Carnal that was on Arena Defense, so just normal Violent Will Carnal. And this was the Galleon we used, 315. What else did we use? The Tiana, the super slow Tiana. We used a super slow Tiana. Well... Okay, so I'm exaggerating. For my account, this was a super slow Tiana. So 296 plus 201 on crit damage. The Zyros, I guess we used a few times. So this is the Zyros. So this is a Swift Zyros. Who else did we use? I don't actually remember who else we used. Oh, John. Yeah, we used the Bomber team at the end. So this is the John. So the Bomber team has double attack bar boosters, so I'm just able to stack triple attack on them. The Bastet's not... I mean, a lot of these monsters are not in their normal builds. This is the Bastet. So a lot of these monsters are slowed down because of where I shifted the runes. This is the Tableau. And let's see here. This is the CR that we used for the bomber team. So same thing, just triple attack fatal builds for the CR and the Gian. Oh, and the Alicia. The Alicia's build also got wrecked a little bit. I think that's why her damage was low. I pulled some runes off of her. The thing is, I didn't run most of the stuff through the optimizer, guys. The only thing that was actually run through the optimizer, I believe, was Onki Uki, and everything else was just manual builds. So a lot of my runes got pulled apart. Free raid, guys, by the way, as mentioned. Also, guys, I didn't push this much during the stream. It's a short stream. We're just about done. But, you know, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please remember to smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. We got 70 viewing, 13 likes. What I'll do here real quick is if we get to, I'm going to finish up here in just like 2 minutes, but if we get to 30 likes before we finish up, we'll go ahead and give everybody 500 bonus points as well. So for those of you who are unsure, the bonus points, we're a couple short, but that's fine. We'll do 500 bonus points just for hanging out on stream. So the points, what you guys can use those for is, I mean, on occasion we've done giveaway streams where people can get like, we gave away 4 hours of free account service on a stream last month. I've given away daily packs before. We've done a Transcendent Scroll giveaway before. And then I do community help streams twice a month. And on the community help streams, you can use the points to enter into the community helps as well. We can do a little bit of Guild Rival. Here we go. Man, everything's destroyed. I'm slacking, huh? Strange, I finished. I'm going to be on Team 2. I don't know if I messed around a little bit too long. I was hardcore messing around earlier on the stream. I like raged on a couple of defenses and stuff. But at 9:45, I started to take it serious. I pushed up into G2 and then I lost one. Fell to C3, and then at the end I pushed up to G2. I was ranked 34. I had about 35 seconds left, and I ran out of wings. And I was like, there's no point in me buying more wings because I don't think I'll finish another match. So had I had one more wing, I might have made Team 1. But most of my list was all Halfuses, and I didn't really have the ability to kill a Halfus team in 30 seconds. So, I don't know. Probably finished where I should. Maybe if I messed around less earlier in the stream, or if I started the rush like 3-4 minutes earlier. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Is what it is. But I was trolling. Like the team I used was a troll team. It was Triton, Tableau, Ongi Uki, Galleon, just for fun, just to play with my new LD5. I did build a light Chun-Li. And then the light Chun-Li was actually terrible. Ongi did really good, man. Ongi did really good, so... Oh, bro, Dirk, you're very welcome, man. Dirk, a quick note on that right there is Mumu Player is actually much easier to set up. So my video was published the day that Com2uS turned HTTPS back on. And then a few months later, A-Stick Gaming discovered that you could use Mumu Player, and it was a much, much easier setup. So Ace posted a video on it, but at that point, my video had been around for a while and it was in the YouTube algorithm, and so I've never taken my video down because I'm afraid that like if I take mine down, people won't find Ace's because his didn't get into the algorithm as well. And it kind of sucks because it's like, I know there's an easier way to do it, but then I feel like if I take my video down, I'm actually going to hurt people. Not hurt people, but like there's people who won't find Ace's video who are able to find mine. So if I take mine down, then they'll have no option to get helped. And anyway, but just a quick note is like that big long process that you used. If you ever have to change optimizers or if you ever have to change emulators again, Mumu Player is going to be easier. That's basically all I was saying. Yeah, that's exactly the point, Dirk. So I would say Mumu Player is usually less laggy. BlueStack, I personally prefer BlueStacks. I've used it for years, but as far as I know, there's no easy way to get your JSON from BlueStacks. So I don't really use BlueStacks to play. Mumu Player tends to be less laggy than Nox, so I usually recommend Mumu Player. But if you're set up on Nox, I think it's fine either way. Bro, congrats on the Team 5-ish Strange. Yeah, that was one thing. I think until the last few minutes, I also just hit like every team, which, I mean, just running Triton Tableau is probably not something I should have been hitting every team with, but it was fun, man. Either way, it was fun. One of these days, I'm going to do like an actual serious Legend Rush. The problem is, because my units are not ruined for Arena, like, that's going to take me an entire day to rune for a Legend Rush, and then, you know, I'm not going to get it the first week. You don't automatically get it one time you try. So it's like, then I have to leave those units ruined for an entire week like that, or 2 or 3 or a month, or however long it takes me. And that like pulls all my runes away from siege defense. That's why I've never done it. Honestly, that's the reason I've never done it, because I would love to have the legend badge on my profile, and I think I could get there. I don't think I'll get there on the first try, but I think I would get there if I tried enough times. Especially because you get like I only rush once every 2 months. I only do Interserver rush, and there's a lot to be said for the practice of when you rush every week. Like I used to rush when I was doing my towers. I used to rush every week, and I would get consistent G2 finishes with a handful of G3 finishes, but my account was 1,000 times weaker then. So was everyone else's. But yeah, I mean, like when you rush every day, you really do start to get a feel for so many different things. Like you get a feel for who has stronger runes. You start to recognize people. You get to ignore those people. A lot of different stuff like that. And so there's something to be said for rushing every week as far as like where your rank's going to be. But yeah, it's tough for me, like for me to actually dedicate the kind of runes that it would take, because if I was going to do a serious legend rush, they would need to be Vio sets, not like Swift sets with no HP, right? You use one or two Swift sets to get the rest of your monsters in tune, and then you're running 280, 290 Vio sets in order to actually do what you need. Like in order to actually get your offenses, you need stats on those monsters. You can't run like the paper thin crap I was running today. So one of these days I'm going to do a Legend Rush. Just would really like to have a Legend badge. But when I do, it's probably going to be like I have to take a season off of Siege in order to do the Legend Rush. And right now that's not going to happen, so. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I used to rush every week, I knew everybody's defenses. People changed less. There were less trap defenses. I mean, it was different. That was a few years ago, but still, I recognized all the players. I knew who was tough. I knew who had the 330 Martinez that outsped me, whatever. Now I don't know anybody. Like, I see all the names. I don't recognize any of them. Sometimes I recognize names from people I match up with in RTA, but that's not the same at all. Like, that doesn't tell you anything about what they're running for arena defense. So, very different thing. But, all right, guys. On that note, that was really it for today. Today was just a quick arena rush. So, we finished. I guess we should. One last thing we should do is just verify that we actually finished G2. I'm pretty sure we're on Team 2. Yeah, we got the G2 finished, so we are going to be on Team 2. We were ranked 34 when it closed. Should be fun, Interserver. At least I haven't done, I think the last few rushes I finished much lower. The highest I've been in the last, like, 2 or 3 Interservers was Team 5. So I was Team 2 the first one, and then I've been Team 5 the last few. Dirk Laurie dropping the super chat, says, have a good night, man. Dirk, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate it, man. Great way to finish off the stream right there, Dirk. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. That one guy no one likes. You know, I read that one guy earlier. I didn't read your whole name the first time through, but I'm glad you were able to make the stream. Have a good night, guys. We'll catch you on the next